Well, I might as well get the game started. It has an intro scene. That will play after a little bit of this. Hero of the past fighting a dragon. That is meant to be a scene from history. Just gonna stick with the same name. It doesn't do anything now, but that's okay. We're finally given a choice. Not all of the text keeps up with it. It does impact some of the things you can wear. I think. Maybe? I know it does it in the next game, but I've already gone through that one. Brave Young Lad is the first one we get. Yeah, you can't actually do that. We don't really have a choice yet. And we don't look any different. Male versus female. We're gonna get the intro part of this out of the way. Quickly is not how anything works. We now have a day-night cycle. We also have a in this we don't have a front and back row, but the order in which we're standing, like in reference to the previous one, it was first prince, second prince, princess. In that kind of ordering, first prince would take the most damage, highest target priority to lowest target priority. Is what they mean. Icon words, really. We'll get there. Brave Ortega is, I think, the dude that was fighting the dragon. I don't really know. Yep. We'll talk to people here and out in the town generally. We have no key. Oh, look, a princess. Yeah, that's fun. Our first hint as to something we should do. Not right off. You need a party, you need levels, you probably want to go equip stuff from this town and possibly the nearest town. This is a backdoor path from somewhere else that we can't get to yet. The beginning of the game I know well. I've never actually beaten it. So, yeah. We can't go talk to her. Yep. Can't go see him. Pretty standard fare. Again, what we're going to get is going to be variable, which is why I'm going to be spending a lot more time on that behind the scenes. But there's people up here that we can't talk to yet. Except for the shield we can't afford yet. We're wearing the best stuff available here. Him standing there, if I come back at night, he'll be moved indoors and we can talk to other folks. We are an island nation and not all that big. Which is fine. This is our starter continent. Standard fare. We'll need that travel door. Uh-huh. We sure will. Mom is a free in. And Louisa's is up here. This you can store things now. That's pretty standard fare. In D&D terms, it would be a fighter, a cleric, and a mage type. Almost entirely true. They're a pain in the ass, so the easiest way to get them to the stage you need one at, way on, is to be high level, come make one, power level them quickly, so they're, as you get that uselessness out of the way, and then not so much just for less, but wait until you're strong so you can level them up. And there's a way to change classes, and it is useful. There's also a special class, at least one that I can think of. Sages. There's a temple where you can change class, but you have to be, I think it's at least 20th level. Your stats are halved, which means they're still better than first level. And you start at level 1 with your new class. If you are a spellcaster, you retain all your old spells. This is a useful thing. Up here, is where you can create ones beyond the default ones they spawn. Yep. Merchants are not super useful compared to other things. Fighters is what you might consider a monk, not a spellcasty monk. They wear basically clothes for armor and fight with claws, kind of monk. Merchants, I think, can lead to a little bit of extra loot or money, but they're not useful. What I'm going to end up doing is just leveling myself up so that, which is tricky, but get in a fight, go back to mom's, get in a fight, go back to mom's, until I can, be a bit ahead and then not be leveling at the same time as whoever else I'm adding in second, which would probably build Pilgrim, so I have a healer, and then have them leveled up, and then add in others. You can have a total of 4 party members, yourself and 3 others. You don't have to have that many, but you can. No. Not right now. They start you with 3 default people. They do actually get randomized stat rolls when you make folks. The names aren't carved in stone, but there is a short list they randomize from. But they start with a pre-generated soldier, wizard, and pilgrim, who aren't necessarily what you want, aren't necessarily very good. They start equipped. This can be exploited. It's time consuming, so you don't necessarily want to spend a whole lot of time on it, but you can make people sell their gear, except for the pieces you want to put on the people you eventually keep, and accumulate a little bit of money that way. A quirk about upstairs where you're making people is you can't just delete people. You can delete people to make space to make more. So you can end up with a semi-full roster of junk, which makes it harder to select the people you want when you come downstairs. But, you know, it's a thing. I suppose I can at least show you outside. That tower, on that island, right there. It is earlier in the morning, it will get brighter, and then it will tick down and through, getting darker until it's, proper night, and then things will be different. But yeah. I get to run around in circles around town for a while, because it gets, well, oh. Now we can actually get a summary of how everyone is versus what their maximum is without having to look at their individual info pages. And I can't change the lineup because there's no one else to line up. Who needs an inn when you have a mom? Mom's super useful that way. But, yeah. I'm going to come out here and do my save states. I keep backups on different slots in case, oh, I did a stupid and need to back up one. But also with the variability in the leveling, what I do in this one and the next one is when I'm close to leveling, I will save state. Well, at this low level, I might save state after every fight anyway. But so that when I get in the fight and see how my level works out, if it's not a good one, I can load before it and try again. I will also, okay, well, I'm not sure about that one. Save that on it. Put on a different save state, load, and then try again, and then compare what I get and see what the best I can get is, because it's not... There's a wonkiness to the random in this game. If I don't change terrain or zone or something, if I just walk around on the grassland, I will maybe just keep getting the same thing. If I go into the forest, I will get a different thing and end up with a different result. If I go inside and then come back outside, I can get a different thing with a different result. So, but like, if I'm in a dungeon, I will go a certain number of steps and I will have the same fight. I have tested that out well enough just in the early sections of the game to know that there is a limited and kind of weird way that the random works. And whatever predestined fight I get out of the few I might be able to choose from limits what my options are when I level. It is actually better random in that it is actually random in the 4th game. So, yeah. When I said leveling is messy in this, it is. Oh, also HR for our class because hero. Because that's us. But yeah, that's our starting condition, and I am going to level some and then maybe make a people and go from there. We'll see. I may just level up enough to go to the next town and talk to people there and show that, and then do more grinding. I don't know yet. We'll find out.